sun of the 80s, we dashed barefoot through endless haze. Street ball symphonies on dust-veiled lanes, laughter's cascade kissing the infinite blaze. Comrades in wild kinship, bicycles slicing the breeze. Salt-kissed twins tangle in our rebel locks. In-line whispers screeching freedom's gates, defying waltz on scarred blacktop, mocking the celestial clocks. Dog-eared comics cradled neath pillows, undying gardens whispering valor through velvet dark. Mother's cauldron, steaming hearts vow, grandmother's broth, elixir mending the spirit's fragile spark. Before the console's newborn glow, fraternal tempests of shouts and glee, entwined in fray for one stolen round. We loathed in fierce tenderness in that pristine whirlwind, utterly our own way. Oh, those Arieta parts where earth was a colossal hug, an unending meadow of mirth and might, hearts pulsing to dreams, untamed cadence, crystalline as your firmament, forever alive. Adulthood slithered in, a spectral yoke, a pulverizing shoulders of gossamer thread. Anxieties heaped like twilight phantoms, fortunes dissolving to embers of scorching dread. Sire or dam in a heartbeat's hush, we extend quivering palms, charting trails our own feet never knew. The globe whirls in ravenous frenzy, a maelstrom devouring wayward essence anew. Our cradles, avenues once etched in bone, now wraiths beneath spires of glacial steel and spite. The homeland of yore dissolves in whispers, a voiceless lament drowned in neon sterile light. Nostalgia's fangs sink deep into sinew, a frost that crystallizes veins with icy thrall. Wither the chimes of silvery mirth, the zephyrs that once fondled our dawn-kissed thrall. Stirring at ashen vespers for labors that devour palms, etched in toil in a soul grown sere, and voices cascading like daggers kiss visions quartered in exile to drawers of dust and fear. To parent is to adore, marrow deep tallying not the devouring ticks that feast on the core. Yet twilight's veil falls and shadows embrace, we muzzle the torrent lest it rouse the ones at our door. Offspring unfurl as moths diaphanous, swinging to vaults we dread with a lover's faint brush. We linger, seams rent asunder, stitching silken strands of affection, unraveling to tattered hush. The wire hums with tempests abroad, infernos grazing the fringes of our fragile weave. Clash of realms in thunderous roar, deluges of woe, mutation stripping us raw. Reprieves we but believe, circling ceaseless on a steed of yesteryear. Spokes warped by regret's relentless grind, hunting shards of bygone elation. A sentinel's gleam piercing the orphan void's unkind. Time bears the tang of brine-laid skull, cascading relentless, corrosive droplet on parchment hide. Flesh yields mutely to gravity's sigh, limbs forsaking the risers of reminiscence's tide. Remembrance stumbles, a celluloid relic frayed at the spool, vignettes spiraling into ether's side. Beloved syllables vanished on gales, cherished countenances misshrouded a valediction to the sky. The terminus whispers near, footfalls ponderous and askew on avenues of autumn's fall. This ultimate odyssey summons in dulcet venom, bereft of tomorrow's tender call. Yet in the glass veined with chronology's streams, a quiver of grin for our blood's own kin. Bestow an icon, indelible bequest of ardor, unalloyed, a lodestar through their encroaching din. For at the ledger's close, not remorse devours, but vacancy's quarry gnawing the hollowed nave, and vestiges sown akin to ember's final glow. The solitary flicker, the chill to brave. Along the labyrinthine trail, companions dissolve, singly lanterns dimmed with a lover's rueful hand, intimates rinsed untimely, born on chronology's feral torrent, unyielding and unplanned. Fleeting epochs strand a solitary at precipice lip, in a hush that bays from the marrow's keep. The more seasons coil as fetters forge, the chasm yawns wider, a gulf profound and steep. They dwell yon bank, carousing sands, us in radiance undimmed, spectral allies in the void's grand loom. Vestiges of yes breathe low, palms entwined that thwart the solstice glow. Sunspans uncoil as vipers eternal, boundless in isolation's pall. Like sepulchres fold a chalice of tea, chill as forsaken vows betwixt knuckles knotted, eyes fixed on portals cold. Ah, these sundered ties, aureated filaments strained to rupture in a throttled whale's release, solitary with recollections that rend like thorns. We cradle the abyss, beseeching days her seas.